Ladies and gentlemen, we shall once again stand at attention as we sing the Philippine National Anthem.
Hanap ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, luyan ka ng magiting. Sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingin. Sa pagtulog, simulat sa lawit mo'y bugak. May nilagang tula at awit sa pagrayang minamahal. Ang bisag ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na namirinig. Ang bituin na araw yung kailan pag may di magdidilig. Lupa ng araw ng walwati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay lang dahil sa'yo.
And gentlemen, in behalf of our City Mayor John Gisnelia, let us welcome City Administrator Eddie Borja to give us his words of welcome. Let's give him a round of applause.
Our beloved Governor of the province of Bohol, Attorney Edgar Negrillo Chato, together with our First Lady, Malilihan Mayor Madam Teresa Veloso Chato, ang atong mga pinasinugang dinapit, ang Director 4 for the National Museum of the Philippines. We have here Honorable Henry Barnes, ito tagaan masipang pakpak. Mga sakop sa sangguniang panlalawigan, ng Panguluhan ni Vice Governor Judicial Balite o ang mga Provincial Board Members, ito tagaan masipang pakpak. Provincial Administrator Alfonso de Malerio, City Councilors Ondoy Borja and Dolce Globasa, ito tagaan masipang pakpak. Mga empleyado sa Provincial Government o City Government of Tagbilaran, national agencies, members of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the Philippine National Police, kanatong tanan maadjong buntag. On behalf sa atong talauron ng Mayor John Gisnel Babayap, allow me to greet everyone a happy 121st Independence Day celebration kanatong tanan. Our activity today is our way of remembering the heroism and bravery and patriotism of our forefathers who ensured the freedom we are now enjoying today. We recognize their courage and sacrifice, which paved the way for peace and progress to reign in our country. The triumph that we savor and the gains that we have were due to the selflessness and love for our country. We are not only free to dream for a better country, but we now have the opportunity to fulfill those dreams and these dreams. As we remember our heroes, let us also take this opportunity to reflect on the struggles that we continue to face today. We may not be in a time of war, and we may no longer to have bear with arms, but there are so many areas in our society that we need to fight for. All of us need to be vigilant and be free from poverty, ignorance, violence, hunger, and corruption. We will continue to fight for nationalism and freedom in so many different ways, as individuals and as one nation. Let us uphold our commitment to sacrifice and love for our country, and let us always vow to never surrender and to continue to move forward. On this note, let me once again welcome everyone to this significant celebration on the occasion of our 121st Independence Day celebration. Kanatong tanan, Happy Independence Day! Daghang salamat ug maayong buntag kanatong tanan.
Thank you so much, City Administrator. And he will now give us his Independence Day message. Here's National Museum Director Jeremy Barnes, says so for. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Mayroon buntag sa inyong tanan. Maligayang araw ng kasarilan ng Pilipinas. Happy 121st anniversary of Philippine independence to all of us. To our beloved Governor Edgar Chato, Mrs. Puresa Chato, Mayor of Balilian, provincial board members, provincial administrator and officials, our beloved city mayor represented today by the city administrator, city officials, my colleague and deputy assistant director, Dr. Ana Labrador. It's a great honor to be asked to join you today on June 12, 2019 to celebrate this greatest of public holidays in our country, the Republic of the Philippines, and to be standing before you in front of the most historical landmark in the city of Tagbilaran, province of Bohol, no less than your heritage capital of Bohol, which is now serving its new purpose, its new public purpose as the National Museum Bohol. This building has served for many, many years, most of the last 121 years, I think, or at least since 1946, of course, as the site for this Independence Day activity. And so it's an old friend and a great landmark for us to gather here in front of this edifice. We at the National Museum are so proud to partner with the provincial government of Bohol, to make this new institution, this cultural educational center, for the benefit of all Boholanos, all Filipinos, all visitors to the Philippines and to Bohol. And since last year, Bohol Day, July 22, we have been open to the public, and more than 20,000 people, mostly local residents, have seen the exhibits inside. We have two major exhibits, isang art exhibit at isang heritage exhibit. Yung art exhibit is one of the best that you can see in the country. Dahil pa sa National Museum of Sining sa Maynila. And this is the exhibit on Napoleon Abueva, anak ng Duero, Bohol. Pambansang alagad ng sining para sa eskultura. And some of his best works ay nandito, courtesy of the family and memory of the late national artist, proud Boholano. And that exhibit is called Pauli, Homecoming. So please come and see the best of Philippine visual arts here in Bohol. You cannot see this anywhere else, kundi dito lang sa dating Kapitolyo ninyo. The other exhibit, of course, since the great earthquake of October 2013, is yung restoration, rebuilding, reconstruction, making Bohol rise better than ever before. And nagka-feature dito sa isang exhibit, pagbanhaw, yung restoration ng mga simbahan at mga historical landmark, mga watchtower, itong Kapitolyo mismo, over the years. Halos lahat ng mga nag-iba na simbahan ay na-turn over na sa Diocese of Tagbilaran. Apat na lang ang ongoing sa Lobok, Loon, Maribohok, at Cortez. And later this year and early next year, mati-turn over rin yung apat na historical churches na yan sa mga parish. But today, we will open a third exhibit, the biggest exhibit in the old office of the governor, dating office ni Governor Chato, dyan sa second floor sa Centro. Ito ay yung likas na yaman ng Bohol, yung natural history ng Bohol. At dyan, naka-feature ang Elohia, flora at fauna ng lalawigan, mga isla ng Bohol. This will underscore what all Boholanos are proud of, yung landscape, yung marine resources, yung forest, yung beaches, yung wildlife, at naka-reflect rin ito yung first national geopark na na-establish sa Bohol last year. Bohol has so many things to be proud of, and hopefully, yung ginagawa namin sa Pambansang Museo ng Pilipinas ay ma-reflect lahat yan dito sa Pambansang Museo Bohol. Para sa appreciation and pride ng lahat ng Pilipino. So we're very proud to be here. Naka-focus yung event natin today dito sa harap ng museum. We, of course, have to acknowledge our partnership with the provincial government. Without the support of our beloved governor and yung team ng provincial government, the board members, the senior officers, and all the staff, we could not have done this without their support. And we really would like to acknowledge the contribution of the governor. Governor, thank you so much on behalf of all of us. Sir, when I first met you many, many years ago, you were a congressman. And now we look forward to work with you again sa Kongreso, sa Quezon City. Rest assured, under the incoming administration of Governor-elect Arthur Yap, we will continue the commitment that we forged together under your terms. Thank you. Congressman Yap is also an old friend of the National Museum. Kung kailan dati pa siyang Secretary of Agriculture sa administration ni Presidente Arroyo, as congressman here kasi may projects kami sa Dingyao, sa Anda, sa other places in his district. So he knows our work very well, and we're very excited to continue to support the progress of Bohol. Every visit I make, starting yesterday, nandito kami, we see all the changes, the progress, the rapid development. And then, but one thing hasn't changed, yung pride ng mga Boholano. Yung pride dahil sa kultura, sa likas na yaman, sa mismong lugar ng Bohol na very special sa ating lahat, very special sa Pambansang Museo. You have the assets, you have the resources, and you have the drive to keep pushing, keep going, and strive for prosperity, development, and progress for the whole community. The National Museum will support that dream in every way we can. And the symbol of our support, syempre, ay nandito sa edifisyo nito, yung dating Kapitolyo ng Lalawigan. So with that, Happy Independence Day again to everyone. Enjoy the holiday. And please visit the museum. Free ang admission po ever since. Please take time, visit the museum, enjoy, and bring your friends, family, mga bisita. Kasi ito ang isang regalo ng national government at provincial government sa publiko. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat sa inyong pumunta.
Thank you so much, Director Vance. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have remembered how the earthquake of year 2013 have unintentionally caused new and wonderful developments here in the province of Bohol. One of these changes has been the transformation of the erstwhile of Bohol provincial capital in the home of National Museum here in Bohol. All these happened because of the decision of the provincial government under the leadership and vision of Governor Edgar Migrinio Chato to turn over the use of the old historic building to use as a museum that would showcase the rich history of the and culture of all Boholanos. It has been 2 years now since this grand structure has been used as museum we all proud of. Now, the provincial government of Bohol, led by Governor Edgar Chato, this will turn over the deeds of donation to the National Museum. For this, we request the provincial governor, Honorable Edgar Chato, Vice Governor and the Sangguniang Panglalawigan board members, and our guest of honor, Jeremy Barnes, to please stand in front for the turnover ceremony. We'll now hear the commemorative message by our beloved governor of the province of Bohol. Please help me welcome our honorable governor, Edgar Migrinio Chato. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much, our Lady of Ceremonies, our Miss Bohol, Gacler, Trigo. Let's give a big hand to Miss Bohol, Gacler, Trigo. May bunta galing yung tanan. Usa ka masigabong palakpakan alang sa itong nasod ng Pilipinon o bandila sa Pilipinas. Hep hep! Hooray! Thank you very much and good morning. Let me first of all express my thanks and appreciation to our National Museum, the director and the assistant director, the deputy director, for taking time out to be present in our ceremonies today. Pagpakan nato si Director Jeremy Barnes of the National Museum and Assistant Deputy Director, the Deputy Director, Ana Labrador. Pagpakan nato sila palihog, eh? Ako usab nga pagtahod sa atong mga kauban nga opisyal sa lalawigan sa Bohol, pinanguluhan sa itong Vice Governor, Juning Balite, who was with us in the Holy Mass but has to proceed to another schedule. And we have also our members of the Provincial Board, nga niya din karong buntaga, led by our senior board member, Benji Arcamo, and of course, the newly elected Congresswoman of the 3rd District of Bohol, Alex C. Tutor. Daghas masipang pakpak ang mga kaubang mga bukal. Let me give special recognition to Board Member Abel Damalerio nga Tamjon, Board Member Ricky Masamayor, re-elected Board Member, Board Member, our SK Chairman, Christian Bolos, papakan nato. Of course, let me also acknowledge our city officials led by the administrator, Ede Borja, representing the mayor, the vice mayor, with ang butigunsa niya ni Konsehal Borja. Mas gwapo man yung Konsehal Borja kaysa administrator. Ondo Elizer Borja, our very own provincial administrator, A. Damalerio, with the heads of offices of the provincial government, and our city officials, heads of agencies, and employees of the province, and the city, and of course, our different national agencies nga niya din karon. Let me acknowledge also the representative of Governor-elect Art Yap Rene Espinosa, tagas Masipang Pakpak. Amiguhan na ninyo, sugod na si Rene Espinosa. Our officials of the different groups, national agencies, Philippine National Police, our Army, our reservists, our schools, DepEd, and the other agencies, I could not mention all. Tanan nato mga niya dinhi, di na to kalimtan ang choral group sa Dakbayan sa Tagbilaran, pagpaka na to sila. Kaya dili na ang tingog mo nindot hasta ilang mga sinina o uniforme. Ang atong mga kaparian sa Bohol and religious faith-based groups have always been with us in our celebrations. Members of the media, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. It is indeed a great honor and privilege on my part to speak before you today on the occasion of the 121st anniversary of Philippine independence. Let me recall that when I was still a young leader at the age of 19, sa panahon sa kabataang barangay pa, ang atong gipanguluhan sa lalawigan sa Bohol, I have always coined a phrase which says, "Happy are those who dream dreams, even big dreams, as long as we are willing to pay the price to make our dreams come true." That has been true years back when I was 19 years old. And it's true even now, and more meaningful as we celebrate again another Independence Day. Truth to tell, our country has gone through several transformations because everything started with dreams. Big dreams of the Katipuneros. Big dreams of those who revolted against Spain. Big dreams of people who shed blood as heroes because we would like to see an independent country. After 1898, when the Philippines independence was declared, we never stopped dreaming as a people. And today, as we celebrate our 121st anniversary, we are proud to say many of our dreams have been realized. Yet, we know too that we have a gift from God. It is the gift of continuously dreaming for a better life. Damgo nga dili mo undang tungod kay samtang nagtubo ang atong lalawigan, nag-uswag ang atong nasod, nagkadaghan ang mga katawhan, ang mga hagit sa panahon, padayon usab nga anaa sa atong kiliran. And I am very happy because our theme for this celebration now is Kalayaan 2019, Tapang ng Bayan, Malasakit sa Mamamayan. Tapang, a very strong word, translated into Bisaya means kaisog. Kaisog sa pakigbisog, labi na kaisog sa pagsulbad sa mga hagit sa katilingban. Our province, together with the country, has been facing challenges, and it's only our resilience and strength as a people that allowed us, together with God's blessings, to surmount all these challenges. When the earthquake came, we thought it was the end. A big challenge, but we faced boldly and squarely. Terrorism almost made it to Bohol with the Abu Sayyaf incursion. But we did not fear for our lives. Instead, we stood firm and fought for the freedom, peace, and tranquility of our province. Typhoons came, natural disasters, including what Father Lito Yangan said, fire. The fire that destroys relationships. The fire that destroys neighborhoods. We're very prevalent in our province, and we all tried to make it as one with our vigilance and our unity. In the field of development, in the socio-economic and political sense, we are happy that in spite of those challenges, Bohol is not part of the 20 poorest provinces anymore. Our central bank has been boldly saying, when Central Bank late Governor Nestor Espinilla came to Bohol, that they are proud of the economic growth of the province, which is now 9.1% stronger than the national growth average of 6.7%. Our employment rate has risen to 96%, and we continue to have tourist arrivals as well as our enhancement of agriculture and information technology. All these lead toward job creation. All these lead towards expansion of the economy. All these lead toward what we hope and we dream of a better life. But I mentioned it earlier, ang malasakit sa mamamayan is always the core value that we Boholanos must be reminded about. Our resilience as a people is actually sourced from malasakit sa mamamayan. Our clear vision of where we want to proceed in the present administration until the next administration of Governor Artiab is what we mean by padayon, because we have a clear vision to follow. We have a clear vision to achieve for the future. And this we draw also our inspiration through the strength of the unity of the people of Bohol. Malasakit sa mamamayan, our determination, always moves us to deepen our love of country. And most of all, as all Boholanos are proud of, deepen our love for the province of Bohol. We have always said time and again, no one should leave the capital unattended. And so today, as we hold our celebration in front of the Bohol National Museum, which is a symbol of history, which is a symbol of pride, which is also a symbol of the Boholanos' resiliency, we are here proudly signing again our commitment to the National Museum that for as long as the National Museum exists, and for as long as this building and edifice remains to be used as a museum, the provincial government has the commitment of having this museum as a home of the Boholano soul. We invite our fellow Boholanos, teachers, students, we invite the academe to bring your students here so that they will learn to love Bohol even more. But we would like also to invite the tourists visiting the province of Bohol, before or after your tours, find time to visit the Bohol Museum and the heritage areas that have been also showcased in our heritage walk. Coming from Sitio Ubos until the Third Cathedral, the Bohol Museum, and the house of President Carlos P. Garcia. All these would make Tagbilaran indeed what we call the Heritage City. Pakpakan na to ang atong dakbayan. It will not anymore be known as a window for the province of Bohol or a doorstep or a gateway to Bohol. Tagbilaran will have its own brand of being the heritage city, opening the doors to the entire province of Bohol. So let me thank the National Museum through Director Barnes. We started our term in 2010 with big dreams. We wanted to build a new capital. We wanted also to have a Bohol Museum even before the earthquake happened in 2010. It is in our master plan. And it's nice also to wind up our term this year by seeing to it that the museum is here with us to stay, and that the new provincial capital, where the employees and the clients and citizens of Bohol will have a better environment, is already here with us to serve the Boholano community. So, as Director Barnes correctly said it, these are gifts. These are gifts of the national government. These are gifts of the provincial government, the city government. But above all, as all gifts have always been emphasized, they all come from God. So we have great gifts for the province, and we continue to have big dreams. Big dreams to strengthen our resolve to preserve history and culture. big dreams also of achieving strong culture and arts programs. I would like to acknowledge CCCAD, the Governor's Office Group, Special Projects Office, the group of the back, which has opened already, our Living Tradition Center, the Old Holy Spirit School, and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan has already endorsed our request of making Bohol the cultural hub of the Visayas region. Pakpakan nato ang atong lalawigan. Likewise, our national and international experts under the UNESCO have already visited Bohol as we are being nominated to be the first geopark in the Philippines. All these are being realized because we have worked together. But as I said, as we laurel in our victories, we must also be reminded that more challenges are coming. More challenges because there are many fronts of human development that we have also to contend with. It is at this point in time that as your outgoing governor, together with our fellow congressmen who will be sitting in Congress soon, and the new officials who will be leading our province and our city under Mayor Babayap, we commit to contribute our own share so that mapadayon gihapon nato ang dugang nga kalambuan sa lalawigan sa Bohol. What pains us is a divided province. What pains us is a province threatened by peace and security. What pains us is to see a province whose gains are being eroded by distortions of the norms of conduct, especially, for example, on the inroads of social media that, as our beloved priest, Bishop Father Lito has said in his sermon, is a great challenge for everyone. Challenge because while technology is getting better, it can also bring us down as it destroys the moral fiber of the youth in a freedom that is freely used regardless of the effects, whether it will be positive or negative. All parents, therefore, and all of us elders, as we talk of freedom, must be responsible enough in inculcating into the younger generation and even our present generation, who must be role models of the younger generation, to use social media in a way that it will positively influence change. If we have changed the norms of conduct of the young because of the irresponsible use of technology, then we might be leading the next generation to a future that will be bleak, to a future that will be dark, to a future that will be divided, to a future that will not be consistent with our own Boholano dreams. So, as of this point in time, let me emphasize, let us deepen our unity, our mutual cooperation, our understanding, as we brace for the new impacts of new challenges. I urge everyone, as I leave my post at the end of this month as Governor of Bohol, whatever support you have given our administration today, I urge you, I appeal to you, and I pray to every Boholano, let us give the same, if not more support to the next leaders of our province, our city, and our towns. This is the only way we can truly say, Padayon Bohol sa dugang kaugmaran. To everyone who are present, thank you to all of you, and to our guest of honor and our partner in the National Museum. I am sure he will guide us after the ceremonies this morning to the unveiling of the marker of the new museum and also the new exhibits on natural history that is found at the Governor's Room before in the second floor. Our National Museum will also be more than happy to show some of our guests and our fellow Boholanos who may be interested to know what will be the face of our new Plaza Rizal, because they will be transforming it into a beautiful and heritage plaza for our people. Our old provincial library will be turned into a tourism center for the province of Bohol, all consistent with the artistic value of transforming the Capitol compound into what it was before, the old Capitol. Even the Philippine National Bank, which will soon be restored, will also have its new face of having the old Capitol pictures of Escuela Niñas and Escuela Niños before. This is what we mean when we say, kung hindi ka marunong lumingon sa iyong pinanggalingan, hindi kayo makakarating sa paroroonan. We value history because it built us into what we are today. We value culture because that is the expression of the Boholano soul and the Filipino nation. We continue to value friendships. We continue to value mutual respect. We continue to value respect of elders. We continue to value traditions that has brought us into where we are today. This is our meaning of Independence Day. Responsible enough to use our freedom to defend our country and preserve our better future. Good morning to everyone. Happy Independence Day.
We have just listened to Independence Day message by our beloved Governor Edgar Magrinho Chato. Thank you so much, Gov.